You know what, I don't know if it's even just tonight. I think, you know, if you look back at the two series that we played against these guys, their pitches really well. Execution, sequencing, we certainly kind of, you know, one step behind as far as, you know, anticipating what they're gonna do. And then when we do get opportunities with mistakes in the hitting zone, we're not cashing in or taking advantage of. So I don't know the answer. I do know that you gotta give those guys credit for pitching as well. You know, we got Peterson tomorrow who pitched well against us. The other time at their place, so we gotta get him up. But I thought after that first inning, Tony recovered and pitched well and kept us in the ball game, and we were in there until we weren't.
With Candy, like how different does he look now than maybe where he was in years past?
Much different. Obviously, he's healthy. The stuff is playing up, the velocity's up. There's a cutter, the slider's good, there's a changeup. So he's a much better pitcher, much more weapons than he's had in the past, and he's really put it on us for a couple outings.
And when you talked about like the sequencing with the Mets and kind of the last couple series, is that mostly like just mixing more off speed than maybe you'd expect, pitching backwards, stuff like that you kind of.
I think so, yeah, and I think that there's no secret that, you know, most of our guys are on the fastball, but if you can have the ability to strike secondary pitches in hitters counts, it makes it a little bit more tough, but that, you know, calls for adjustment on our part. But I think that's kind of probably what it is.
Have you noticed anything about how the Mets have been able to kind of neutralize or at least limit the damage from Ohtani?
Yeah, I think that they're just really not throwing fastballs in the hitting zone, to be honest with you. If something is in the strike zone, it's spin or changeup, and they're changing a lot of locations. They're going in, crowding them, then they're going away. So they're just not repeating a lot.
Is Freddie okay?
Yeah, Freddie's okay. He'll be down tomorrow. Just in this stretch, I'm gonna give him a day and day game after night game, and obviously he's grinding and playing essentially every day. So he'll be down tomorrow, but he's fine.
Did Tommy do anything today, or how's he sort of feeling?
Tommy's fine. Soreness got much better. He'll be in there tomorrow, second base.
With Michael Conforto, he struggled this year a lot, but it's been kind of amplified with runners on base. Have you seen anything different from him in those at-bats, and how do you get him back on track?
Yeah, I think with Michael, with guys in the scoring position, my take is he wants to kind of pick his teammates up, and there's a little bit of try a little too hard in those spots. So at times, I think that he is trying to do too much, and then conversely, I think at times he's a little too passive. And so we just gotta find that middle ground and just kind of, you know, find that confidence. I'm trying to show confidence by continuing to run him out there and expect things to change for him. But, you know, even today, I thought he had a really good at-bat. I think it was the second at-bat, and then he lined it to Nimmo, and I thought it was a good at-bat, but nothing that wasn't rewarded with it. But, you know, we just gotta keep staying confident.